Hello, I'm Katie Elizabeth, and I'd like to welcome you to my blog, entitled On My Soapbox. Hi, I'm on my soapbox today. Been a while since I've been on my soapbox. Today, I want to talk about childbirth. I was looking at medical symbols and insurance logos. Has anyone considered that maybe, just maybe, choosing to have our babies born under a symbol containing a serpent might be detrimental to their health? My father is not yet 75 years old, and he was born at home. But from the boomers on down, hospital births became the norm. And you know why? Money. In America, you can always follow the money trail, right? There's gold in them thar booties. Childbirth became a medical condition because administering pain medication and crisis management is huge money. Before insurance, only the elite were given pain medications through childbirth. And of course, managing medications is what medicine is all about now. So, people became convinced that doctors knew more about having babies than women did. And midwifery gave the AMA too much competition, so it became midwifery in many states is considered practicing medicine without a license. It's not even legal. So unless you go ahead and go through all the AMA and the training, there are nurse practitioners that can be midwives. But see, that's still part of the medical, the big pharma and big medical system that we have. For centuries and millenniums, babies came into the world by the help of other women in the community or just because it was time for them to arrive. There are women who have delivered their own baby. We still see that every so often. There'll be something on, one of the news feeds or something where, so they got stranded in traffic or snowstorm, whatever. So babies do still arrive the way our Creator first planned it. They do. They'll get here. And at the time, for centuries and centuries, childbirth was a celebration, not a medical procedure. The 1930s were sort of the last of home births. Until recently, we're kind of going back to that. But I kind of see an interesting parallel here. It's as if the words spoken by, because Gone with the Wind came out in 1939. And we all know Butterfly McQueen's famous line, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. It seemed like that just possessed the nation. Because from the 40s on, hospital births became the norm. And now we have had 3 generations delivered somewhat painlessly. I mean, that's been the goal, is painless childbirth, under the symbol of the serpent. And since going full circle in this, there's been a different kind of sorrow in having children. There's just so many more complications, and the world has gotten, it's a different kind of sorrow in childbirth. A sadness and almost helpless hopelessness regarding the world we've brought them into. But, in Genesis 3, our Creator told Eve, because you listen to the serpent, I'm going to greatly multiply your sorrow in childbirth. Doesn't it seem strange, considering the punishment that was doled out there in Genesis 3, that involved what we've interpreted to be pain, but it involved childbirth for trusting a serpent. And now our society has sought the symbol of the serpent to relieve pain in childbirth. I'm glad you joined me for this episode of On My Soapbox. This is Katie Elizabeth, and I approve this message.